Hey, this is Gene Bleeker. I am your eyes, ears, and voice in the community. I like to call myself, Mark, the EEV of the community. I like the EEV, I think it's a great topic to have. I used to have it when I was on radio many years ago, but, now that the world of podcasts have come about, it's a whole new game plan. Mark, we've got a great, not a good, but a great lineup today. I've got you speaking. I got Bill Miranda, our city councilman, speaking today. I've got the lovely Claudia Diaz with PRMG on the program today, but I'm glad that I got you on first. Mark, one of the questions I wanted to ask you is you have one of the best taglines ever in business. Can you please share it with us?
Absolutely, Gene, and thank you so much for having me. The tagline is, paying taxes is a legal duty. Paying too much is a personal choice.
Absolutely. I love that. But can you tell people what that tagline means?
Absolutely. A lot of people, when they file their taxes, there's not a lot of preparation that goes on before it. And when they get to their accountant and they're before April of the previous year's taxes, they have to pay taxes that they didn't take advantage of some of these programs that are out there. The programs that exist that can help them minimize taxes are very powerful. And unfortunately, not the majority of people out there are familiar with them. So my goal is to educate them on these opportunities to help them minimize their taxes following what the IRS guidelines have.
Love that. So can you go into a little bit more details about exactly what does that mean?
Absolutely. There's programs out there that, we'll call them an investment that has charitable potential. And what that means that is people can invest in a particular product and they have an option with that product to be able to sell it, hold it for future value, or they can donate it to a 501c3 and really help that organization out. And by doing so, they get the fair market value of the asset as a charitable contribution, which can help them offset up to 50% of their income.
So what do you mean charitable?
Well, last year we had a very big opportunity in the medical space where a lot of people invested in a program that allowed them to donate a product that actually helped rejuvenate skin off of burn victims. And this here was something that's revolutionary, and it really limited the time that the patients can be in the hospital. So a lot of this product went to the 501c3s like the American Burn Association or the hospitals who will be recipients of it. And in doing so, they were being very philanthropic, but also being humanitarian and helping patients with a procedure that is a one-time procedure rather than something that is going to be going on for multiple times.
Okay, so my question to you then is it all Congress approved things that you're doing?
Absolutely. We wouldn't do anything that is not Congress approved. Congress approved many programs like this, and legislations had put these in place, and they are done this way purposely so that the IRS can write code to them as well. There's certain codes out there that the IRS has that you have to follow. And if you follow these codes here, you'll have the benefit of getting a tax deduction by doing that.
Okay. So can you go into a little bit more detail about how this program goes into play? I mean, absolutely, I know it's about charitable contributions, but as a business person, how does this really play out?
Well, it plays out multiple ways. One way is that if it's a business and somebody actually makes an investment in this here, it can help their business significantly with additional cash flow that they would not have had, right? Similar to what we may have talked about before in the past, Gene.
Sure.
Is when somebody's in the real estate space and they have depreciation and the depreciation offsets their income. Well, they still have income that they have to pay tax on. So if they were able to take advantage of this program, this would help them minimize those taxes that much more, and plus help them have additional cash flow to do other things, grow their business, do other acquisitions, grow their inventory, so those are positive things about doing this type of program.
So here's what I'm getting. So this is the same legal concept that movie stars, celebrities, CEOs, sports figures, and government officials are taking advantage of to save them more money in paying taxes, correct?
Absolutely. These programs have to be educated, and all the people that you just mentioned are people who have been educated about these programs. I have said to you before in the past, these programs are what the top 1% of the wealth have been doing for many years. We are bringing these programs to the taxpayer who may not fall in that category, but they still have a very large taxable event. and we help them minimize their taxes legally by following the IRS guidelines that are out there.
So like for my real estate customers, I mean, it's good advice for them to give their customers to take advantage of this program because it gives them that opportunity, whatever they're saving, they could buy more residential and commercial property, correct?
Absolutely. It opens up cash flow. So cash flow is king. And if they have more cash, they can buy more properties.
Got it.
If they're walking into a property and they see a property that has a lot of leasehold improvements, and they're looking at it and saying, wow, this is going to cost me a lot of money. But if their professional real estate agent told them about this program, it can open up that liquidity to help them offset that expense. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Oh, so if they wanted to do more improvements on the home, it would be very beneficial for them. Whatever they save, they could utilize this money for other great things.
Absolutely.
Right? Like education, paying for schools and things of that nature, correct?
Oh, yeah. The taxpayer can use their funds, their savings, any which way they want. We focus on a lot of business owners who want to take advantage of these programs to help them grow their business, especially in the real estate market, because with depreciation changing from the bonus down to 80%, this really helps them have a significant savings to have additional cash flow.
I love that. So do they usually get this information from their CPA, their accountants, their financial people?
In some cases they do, but we have to look at what the CPA has to deal with on a regular basis. 8,000, 9,000 different tax codes, clients coming in on the 11th hour, sometimes not planning properly. So we are here to help educate the CPAs as well as other programs. But to take into consideration, these have to be put into place in the year of the income earned, not in the year that you're filing your taxes. So we have done a lot of educational seminars for CPAs and financial advisors to take advantage of this to bring this opportunity to their clients.
That is amazing. So one last question. Anything you want to close with? Any thoughts are coming through your head that you like to share with our community?
Well, I think the biggest thing we talk about is the amount of taxes you pay. You have to take advantage of the programs that are out there. If it's just giving money to St. Jude or giving money to your local church or your synagogue, whatever it may be, think about this, plan ahead, because if you plan ahead, you'll have a lot more liquidity in your pocket than you would not have had if you didn't plan properly.
No, absolutely. And I just got to say thank you. You have to promise me one thing. Promise me you'll come back on our program again, because I know you have a lot more to share. Fair enough?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
You're so very welcome.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, I'm here with Bill Miranda with the City of Santa Clarita. Bill, I got to tell you, you spoke a couple of days ago at one of my events, and what a phenomenal job that you did. What made me really happy was the long line of people that wanted to take pictures with you. I mean, it was such a celebrity atmosphere, which made me really happy. And you did a superb job. And I just wanted to say thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you for that. And thank you for having me here today. I don't view myself as a celebrity. I view myself as a servant of the people. And I say that very humbly and very honestly. It's a little bit strange to have people want to take pictures with me, but I'll take it.
Oh, absolutely. So when did you make the decision, Bill, that you wanted to run for city council? When did somebody hit you with that lightning bolt?
Well, I've been a community leader for many years, probably 30 years now. And throughout most of those 30 years, someone would always come to me and say, you should run for city council, or you should run for this or run for that.
I know I was one of them.
And you were one of them. And I never took it seriously. I was busy doing what I do. And as I said, I'm actually a very humble person. I know sometimes I goof around, but I'm actually a very humble person. And I didn't think anything of the suggestions to run for anything until 2016, late 2016, when Dante Acosta, who had been on the city council, ran for the assembly and won that race. When he won that race, that left an opening on the city council. Dante had been the first Latino to serve on the council. And I felt very strongly that we should, with the population growing the way it has, and right now we're 38, 39% Latino in Santa Clarita, I felt very strongly that we should have at least one Latino on the council. And when they decided to have an appointment process to fill Dante's position, I felt, hey, I might be the Latino to fill the job, and I went for it. 51 people applied, and only one got the title, got to sit in that chair, and that was me. So,
Well, you know what? You very well deserved.
thank you. I was blessed.
Well, you know what? And you being who you are and being as modest as you are, I think that is such a great attribute. And I think it's something that a lot of people look at you, and if they were going to describe you, just saying he's the most humblest, modest, most well-respected people in our community.
Well, thank you.
Well, you know what? Very well deserved. And Bill, I do want to ask you a couple of questions. You had some really key notes at our meeting a couple of days ago. You talked about Burmite. Would you like to share with us your opinion on what's happening with Burmite?
Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so
Right?
glad you asked me about that because, we have been waiting for Burmite. Whitaker Burmite was a munitions facility, and they tested many munitions. And because of that, there were a lot of chemicals and whatever that were deposited into the ground at Whitaker Burmite. So when it became desirable for us to start building into Whitaker Burmite, we were stopped cold because of the chemical problems. And so we went through a 20-year process to determine whose fault it was, whose fault it wasn't. It doesn't matter. How do we clean it up? How do we get it ready for development? It's 996 acres in the middle of our city. We call it the donut hole, right in the middle of our city over by Saga Speedway. So if you look in terms of Central Park in New York being 880 acres, now think about it. If you've ever been to New York, and I grew up there, everything that's anything is in and about Central Park.
Yes,
And-
absolutely.
Yeah. And so think about it. We're 100 acres more bigger than Central Park. Amen, brother. All right. I mean, the possibilities are endless. We could put museums up there. We could put residential up there. We could put parks up there, baseball fields, pickleball fields. Anything you want can be there. All you had to do was clean it up. It took 20 years, but they finally cleaned it up. Once they cleaned it up, there was the issue of, well, there's a lawsuit here and a lawsuit there, and I didn't have to clean it up, and why did you make me clean it up? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, song and dance. However, we got one company. I'm not going to mention any names right now because it's not my place to do so.
Okay, we'll keep it off the podcast.
Keep it off the podcast, my friend. We got one company to just say, we'll do everything that needs to be done. Let's get to work. And so very shortly, I don't know if it's going to be a few meetings or, a few months. I'm not quite sure when they'll be ready. But they'll come to council with a plan. And they'll basically say, look, these are the things we want to do with the 996 acres of Whitaker Burmite. By the way, they'll change the name. It will no longer be Whitaker Burmite.
I think Bleecker sounds good. I don't
Well,
know. It's just a name I'm throwing out there.
Well, think about it. My name is Bill Miranda. How would Bleecker Miranda go, right?
I think Miranda Bleecker would be. That's as modest as I'm going to be.
Yeah. So we're excited about what can happen there. Are we committing to anything? No, we don't know. We're going to be open-minded. Let's see what we can do over there. Any developer, and one developer has pretty much taken over, is going to want to be able to make money. So it's not all going to be, public service things. It's going to be residential. A lot of residential is going to be in there also because they got to make money. But as a council member, I'm going to pitch hard. You want housing, we'll give you housing, but you got to give me something in return. You got to give me a cultural museum. You got to give me an art museum. You got to give me parks. You got to give me, maybe you give me a river walk or something. I don't know. But, I'm used to asking for the moon. And if I get a little ray of light, I'm happy.
I don't think you're asking for the moon. I think you're talking about making it a win-win.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
There
a
you
win-win
go.
for the community and a win-win for the other party as well.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
And I have, as you well know, I have a lot of real estate friends. So I want to get some real estate in there that they can profit from also. maybe put beyond housing, put an industrial park over there. Okay. Jobs, 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 baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the community needs, right?
Yeah.
So any other thoughts regarding Burmite that you want to share before we go to our next topic?
Yeah. Just that it's so exciting. We're focused on it, right? The city manager's focused on it. The staff is focused on it. The council's focused on it. Yeah, we have 5 council people, and if you had all 5 of us here one at a time, we'd all give you different versions of how we see that developing. But the most important part is we're going to get some additional housing. We're going to get additional parks and recreation facilities. We're going to get additional jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? And everybody is really in harmony about moving forward with this, which makes it a win-win-win-win-win for everybody, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. All right. So from Burmite, the other big topic that she talked to in front of 100, 150, 200 agents was about the mall. Do you want to share your thoughts on what's happening with the mall and what's going on?
Well, to be honest with you, the mall is kind of a opposite of what we just talked about with Whitaker Burmite, because the mall's going in the other direction. And we're sorry about that, but that's happening throughout the world. Malls are downsizing or closing down altogether, and our mall is not going to be any exception. There has not been any definitive word on exactly what's going to happen, but all we have to do is look at the rest of the country and look at the rest of the world, look at what's happened to malls, and we can guess what's going to happen. All right, the mall is either going to shut down entirely, hopefully not, or shut down, at least in some pieces. The big stores are no longer what they used to be because of buying on the internet. And so we're not sure what's going to become of that. I can assure you of a few things. One, there's going to be housing, more housing. I mean, you got a huge parking lot over there. You've got some part of the malls that I honestly think are going to be torn down. From the downsizing of the mall, you're going to see residential buildings. You're going to see some retail, but you're going to see them more modestly placed at the ground level of these residential buildings. The parking lot is enormous, and the parking lot is never full anymore. So we're going to put some buildings up there. I can envision it. I'm visualizing the future, so don't hold me.
Right. I mean, you're just the messenger,
Yeah. But I mean, the desire is there to make it a true residential, retail, and entertainment center also.
Right. But, Bill, it's really not the city's fault for whatever happened to the mall. You and I both know this is happening here, there, and everywhere. And you just took a bad situation. You're trying to make it better, right?
That is correct. That is correct. When I moved over here to Santa Clarita 40 years ago, hard to believe, right?
Wow.
Yeah, 40 years ago I moved over here. One of the things that they told me is, we're going to get them all, get excited, we're going to get them all.
I was excited.
Yeah, and so that was one of the selling points of moving to Santa Clarita. You're going to get them all. Well, now the selling point is we're not going to have them all. Well, at least that one that we're accustomed to.
Well, you know what? Everything changes. I mean, there's always progress and there's always thinking. But, one of the things that I admire about you and our city council is that I think they're very positive thinkers of what's best for the community overall, right?
Correct.
So any final thoughts you'd like to share with us today about the city, about what's on your agenda? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, the city is going through an incredible, fast-paced renovation, if you will. Hard to believe a city as young as ours is going through a renovation. But we are. We just built a new sheriff station. We renovated completely the ice skating station, which is now the Cube. We opened up Canyon Country Community Center. So they went from a small little, almost hole-in-the-wall community center to one of the most used facilities in the city now, the Canyon Country Community Center. Right? So those kinds of renovations, but we're also renovating other things. We're looking right now, we're in discussions, they're very serious discussions about William S. Hart Park.
Okay, don't share too much because I want to get you back on this program, Bill.
Okay, so I won't share too much, but keep that in mind. We're in discussions about William S. Hart Park. whatever.
Okay, I want you to keep that in your thoughts because I would love to get you back if that works in your schedule. Fair enough?
Anytime you want, my friend.
You are so wonderful. Thank you, Bill.
You're the best, Gene. Thank you.
Too. Hey, I'm here with Claudia Diaz with PRMG. And Claudia, can you tell the world what PRMG stands for?
Paramount Residential Mortgage Group.
Love that. And I just want to say thank you for being my very first real estate guest on my program, because we got some new listings that we want to share. And I mean, these listings are here, there, and everywhere. I know we've got one that's a mobile home.
Yes.
I know we've got one, say, lease. We know we've got a few that are in Lake, or just one in Lake LA.
Correct.
We've got one in Pine Mountain. I mean, when I say
Variety.
a variety, that's it. Because, you know, you'll take a bite of that chocolate and you never know what you're going to get. So we'll go slow and simple.
All right.
But I love these. And I think, why don't we start with my friend Elise Shubin with her mobile home listing? Let's get that one out first. Okay.
Absolutely. So this one is actually listed at $179,995, located in the San Fernando Valley, 8811 Canoga Avenue, space 533, Canoga Park. So this mobile home features 2 spacious bedrooms, bathrooms. They just built a ramp, so you can access the front of the mobile home using the ramp or the stairs. Has a pretty good size backyard with an orange tree I saw in the picture. So that's nice.
Oh, that's nice. So it's good for you?
Yes, and it's also for anyone that's 55 years and older.
It's that type of community.
It's that type of
I
community.
get that. You know, in talking to my producers about the show, what they really loved about this home was that it does have 2 good-sized bedrooms and bathrooms. That was a big takeaway from them.
Right.
And their large front porch with that overhang, they really like that.
Yes.
And they did talk about the orange tree without
Yes.
a doubt. And they say that the oranges are delicious.
Yes.
And the very last thing that they wanted to share is how spacious the home is overall, which puts a really big smile on my face.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go over that price one more time.
It is $179,995.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to move from there
Okay.
to Stacy Havener, and she's got that listing in the Pine Mountain Club.
Yes, and according to Stacy, she wanted me to read under remarks. Welcome to this beautiful 2-bedroom, 1-bath home in Pine Mountain Club, located at 2004 Simmons. This 896 square foot property is a perfect combination of modern luxury and mountain living, a prime example of the charm of mountain living in this reverse floor plan, which features a spacious and bright living room, complete with a cozy wood stove and large windows that let in plenty of natural light.
You know, it's really funny that they say reverse floor plan. I mean, why even put that? Because I think somebody buying it, they wouldn't know it's reverse, right?
Right.
Okay. So it also says that it has a open concept design flows seamlessly into the kitchen, which features a high-end stainless steel appliances, quartz countertops, vaulted beam ceilings, and plenty of storage space. And the bedrooms are all generously sized with high beam ceilings to offer you plenty of closet space, which if you're a basketball player, I think that would be
Absolutely.
really big benefit.
Or love shoes.
Oh, I love that too. All right, go ahead, my dear.
The bonus basements has lots of storage and a laundry room, but perhaps the best feature of this property is the location. Pine Mountain Club is a beautiful mountain community and offers residents access to a wide range of amenities, including a clubhouse, golf course, tennis courts, and swimming pool, and with an easy access to hiking trails. So there's lots of outdoor activities for the family to enjoy.
And that was something else that my producers was telling me about. What they really liked about the home is the outdoor activities. And I think that's a really great added value.
You'll never run out of things to do.
Never, ever, ever. So give us the price again on this one.
Absolutely. So on this one, it's listed at $299,000.
Wonderful. All right. So 2 down.
Yes.
Let's go with the next one with Michael Adams.
Okay. So Michael Adams would like us to share a must-see West Side newer home, 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths is a lot. Tile flooring throughout the first floor, granite countertops, jacuzzi, tub, and master bedroom. This home is located 5 minutes away from the freeway in Antelope Valley College, very close to shopping centers and cinema.
Okay. So here's my takeaway that I get from you. very freeway close, which everybody's liking. And it's funny, we were talking about that yesterday, and people looking for homes,
Yes.
they really like the idea of having it freeway close. They like it also because it's a newer home,
Yes.
which makes a lot of people happy. And there's a jacuzzi tub in the master bedroom. And you know what? If you want to chill, that's a great place to do
After a
so.
long day at work. Perfect.
Exactly. So you want to go over that price one more time?
Sure. This one is listed at $554,999.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. So our next one is listed by Jessica Averbeck. I cannot wait to hear about this listing.
All right. So per Jessica, welcome to 402 Lightcap Street, the perfect starter home located in a well-established area featuring 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bath, large living room and dining room, spacious kitchen, indoor laundry. The huge sunroom makes it perfect for hosting, family gatherings. You can convert it into an exercise room or a game room for the kids. New water heater and furnace. This home is ready for you to put your own personal touch to it.
I love that. So my takeaway from her listing is it's a well-established area. It's listed at an excellent price. And the sunroom is a huge, huge, huge bonus for everybody.
Absolutely.
And you want to go over the price one more time?
Yes, this one is $349,900.
Love that. All right. So my friend Monish Mawani, he has a lease listing that he wants to share. So this is going to be a first for our program.
Yes, it is. So he stated to be determined between $7,500 to $8,000 a month. This property is located at 20748. Can you help me with that? Campanilla
I think
Lane?
that's perfect.
Campanilla Lane in Porter Ranch.
Okay, I can say Porter Ranch well.
Yeah.
Porter Ranch.
All
Confirmed.
right. And it's 5 bedrooms, 5 bath, also very close in access to the freeways, in the center of the valley. So easy access to, LA, Simi Valley, Santa Clarita. It's actually partly furnished, 3-car garage, 24-hour gated 24-hour guard gated security.
Right. I think that's important too.
Yes.
And, talking to my team, what they really liked about it is that area has such great surroundings around it. There's so much shopping malls, there's places for them to go have a really great experience in living at. Perfect.
Absolutely.
And once again, we won't give out the price because it's to be determined, right?
Correct.
All right. So my very dear, wonderful friend, Mr. James Baker, took a listing in Lake LA. Let's hear about that home.
Well, this one was recently price reduced to $389,900.
You just told me that this morning. So,
Yes.
So it's fresh off the press.
Correct. Huge opportunity for living large in LA. 4+2, 1,800 square foot, built in 1989. Only 3-year-old roof. That's great. Stucco exterior, brick access, wood trim, 2-car garage.
Okay. So my big takeaway, just listening to it, is that we really like the large open space living. And, Jim could not talk any more about this brickwork and how impressed he was with that. And, he also really wanted to mention that the roof is only 3 years old. So it's a brand new roof, and he's very happy with that one. Okay?
Okay.
So let's move to the next listing.
Right.
Jesse and Carla, go Nenez.
All right. So this is per the agent remarks. This stunning 785 square foot top floor unit will soon be for sale. And we want to give you a sneak peek before it is listed on the MLS. The bright, spacious living room features high ceilings, a cozy fireplace, and a bonus area, perfect for a home office. The entire space feels lively thanks to the abundance of natural light coming through the windows. I saw pictures of it. It was beautiful inside. I really loved it.
And I'm going to tell you something else. I mean, it's not too often we hear about a listing right before it hits the market.
Yes.
So I think our buyers are going to be very excited about this one.
Absolutely.
So, the master bedroom, they like this a lot. This is something that Jesse and Carla told me. They think it's just absolutely beautiful because it's got that big sized walk-in closets and a completely remodeled bathroom, which they feel is such a great added value.
Correct. And the high ceilings make it look very spacious too.
Absolutely. You want to give that price one more time?
Yes, $399,900.
Okay, so our next 2 listings, one's by Terry Vocalsang. She wrote so much information. I mean, she couldn't be any more excited about this listing. So do your very best to read this, okay?
Oh boy. Okay.
A lot of information, right?
Yes. Immaculate Sand Canyon Pool Estate is located in a cul-de-sac in Crystal Springs community. The home has owned solar with power backup generator. Upon entering, you are greeted by a large foyer. The beautifully well-lit open space has a stunning cathedral ceiling and large windows, providing an immaculate feeling of warmth and home. The large living room has a beautiful fireplace and French doors that lead outside to a covered patio area. 2 of the 6 bedrooms are conveniently located on the first floor. Do you want to continue with that part?
That is so crazy. So it says, one of are currently used as an office, but can be easily transformed back. Beautifully remodeled kitchen includes travertine flooring, custom tile backsplash, granite counters, high-end appliances, built-in refrigerator, wine refrigerator, of course, plenty of quality cabinets, and plenty of space for storage. Now, if my wife was listening to this, she would be salivating up and down saying, that's exactly what we need, right?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
The kitchen has a casual dining area overlooking the pool area, open floor plan with large family room with newer custom fireplace and hearth and custom built-in wall shelving. The vast 4,500 square feet are very efficiently and effectively used. Head up the
winding staircase to admire the formal living room and views of this lush backyard through the ample windows through the catwalk above. Catwalk. I like that.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shutters and recessed lighting throughout. Upstairs, you will find 4 more spacious bedrooms. That's convenient to have 2 on the bottom and 4 on top, including the main bedroom, in-suite with high ceiling, fireplace, seating area, and balcony overlooking the backyard, which, by the way, the pictures don't do it justice. It looks beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. But you can get a hold of Terry Volgosang for more information on the property.
Yes.
What else would you like to share with us about the home?
Well, the price, it's listed at $1,865,950.
I think that is amazing. And you know, this remodeled main bathroom has a large tile walk-in shower, extended soaking tub, new cabinet and lighting. I mean, there's just so much more to hear about this property, but I know we don't have enough time for everything. Okay, so let's go to the last listing by Craig Martin and the Craig Martin team.
Okay, so this one is welcome to this beautiful and impeccably maintained home located in the desirable North Park community of Valencia, featuring 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms with 2,737 square feet of living space. Very spacious. The home offers amazing curb appeal as soon as you drive up to the front of the home. Upon entering, you will find the light and bright living room with high ceilings and lots of windows, letting plenty of natural light.
You know, and the chef kitchen is perfect for gatherings, featuring a center island with granite countertops, separate tech desktop, and plenty of cabinet space for storage. The formal dining room features a large built-in hutch that offers ample space and to store your chinaware and your glassware. So go ahead.
The adjacent family room features a fireplace, a media niche, a built-in bookcase, and also provides access to the entertainer's backyard. Conveniently located downstairs is a power room and direct access to 3-car garage. Upstairs are 3 secondary bedrooms, 1 that includes a private bathroom and 2 that share a Jack and Jill bathroom, which includes dual sinks and shower tub combo, and the spacious primary suite.
I get it. And, you know, a spacious primary bedroom features a cozy fireplace and a private balcony where you can enjoy a morning cup of coffee or an evening glass of wine, or you can go the opposite way.
Right.
Depends if you're a day or night sleeper. It really doesn't matter. But from the balcony, you can really enjoy watching the Magic Mountain fireworks during the 4th of July. The private in-room features a large walk-in closet with built-ins, a walk-in shower, a large soaking tub, and dual sinks with a separate vanity area. Go ahead.
I lost my space. Sorry.
It says, step outside.
Oh, step outside to this newly landscaped backyard that offers a perfect space for kids or pets to play and enjoy outside dining while entertaining friends and family. The community also offers plenty of great amenities to enjoy: pool, spa, clubhouse, and sports courts, conveniently located near shopping, walking, paseos, community parks, restaurants,
And top-rated
and
schools.
top-rated schools.
I mean, I think this is going to be a beautiful house, and I don't think it's going to last on the market for long. You know, we read a lot.
We
I
did.
think we had 9 on our game plan for today, which made me so happy about that. But you know what? Giving the community exactly what they want, giving them an inside peek of what homes are available, what price reductions that are out there,
Sure.
opportunities that are here, there, and everywhere in the community, not just in one particular neighborhood. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
And you know, Claudia, if you'd like to share your phone number with the audience, I would love for you to do so.
Absolutely. It's 818-970-9496.
And that number again?
818-970-9496.
Didn't it sound like an infomercial? Without a doubt. Hey, thank you so much. You
Thank
did a
you, Jim,
great
for
job,
having me.
and cheers to you.
Thank you.
You got it.